Hello and welcome back to Lord Fenton Gaming plays Divinity Original Sin 2 Definitive Edition. I'm your host, Lord Fenton's Divinity Original Sin 2 Definitive Edition video. We're in the Arx. This time we're going to do two quests. One is a quick one, which is stopping execution, and another one is the last stand of the Magisters. So let's go ahead and start our trip into more of Arx. Let me pop Spirit Vision. Looks like there's a spirit there. Let's get some information from it.
A wave of sadness rolls off the spirit, sadness mixed with betrayal. The Magister was stabbed in the back by one they'd known as a friend.
Yeah, those poor souls look like Voidwoken, Magisters versus Paladins. Things are crazy in the Arx. So I'm going to go ahead and talk to some more spirits, get some more information. I'll return when it's all done.
The spirit laughs. A terrible, cynical guffaw that says that the world is an evil place where no one is safe. But inside the laughter, there's shame. The Magister knows that he sinned and suspects that his death was deserved.
Welcome to Arx. You've picked a fine day for it. On Lucian's day, you'd better believe it. City's a bit of a mess, it's fair to say, but the worst has passed. We'll have the place cleaned up in no time. Between the Voidwoken and the arrest of the Magisters, we've seen more than a few casualties, but the city herself is intact. We'll mourn our dead and rebuild. Arx persists.
She looks at you derisively and spits on the ground, close enough to your boot to make her point.
If she is, Lord Kem will want to know. Kem commands the city now. Seems the Magisters have been dicing with dark magic. You'd have them to thank if there were any left. Many fled. Those who didn't died or ended up. Stay safe. Welcome to Arx.
Nods.
Welcome to Arx, stranger. Our apologies for the mess. We'll have it cleaned up directly. Try to be careful where you tread. With the Magisters gone, this'll be the end of the Voidwoken attacks, I hope. When a sorcerer uses Source, the Voidwoken come, so they say. But the Magisters have been dealing in darker magic. The Voidwoken came, bigger and more deadly. But the Magisters are done now. Take care, friend.
Welcome to Arx, and a very happy Lucian's Day to you. Don't let the Voidwoken worry you. We have the situation well in hand. Mostly.
Streets littered with
I heard old Alex died trying to summon a Voidwoken.
I'd see the day.
Look, about the divinity we've chased halfway across the goddamn world. Entrusted to one person, I don't think it's a force for good. The gods themselves were corrupt, and even Lucian could fare no better than them. Not to mention his son Alexander, who the world's better off without. Even if you thought him worth sparing. Driven by fear, he took his father's power and used it to turn innocent sorcerers to silent monks in Fort Joy. And now here we are, like moths to a flame, not understanding that the fire will consume us. You know, when our journey started, I was a man without a purpose. I lost it in the death fog. But now, after everything we've been through together, I see what needs to be done. I say we end divinity. I say we extinguish the flame and forget about a new divine ascending. No one person should have that power. Rivellon has suffered enough. Let's share the power with everyone. And then, let's all fight the void together.
Ifan nods once and throws you a half smile.
Well then, let's go make that happen.
The squirrel lays his hand on you, and a strange feeling ripples through your body. A sense of power. Your mind opens to the possibilities of new magic. The spirit of an older man observes the nearby painter. He tut-tuts to himself.
That poor boy is wasting his time, walking upon well-trodden paths. I thought I raised him better than that. Did you tell him what you thought of his little picture? A budding painter, a journeyman, if you will. I'm afraid I poisoned the well for the poor lad. He had to grow up in the shadow of I, the finest painter Arx has ever seen. I blame myself. I should never have encouraged him as a child. He could have grown up to be a merchant or a dentist, not embarrassing himself like this. Are you simple? Why, I painted The Sacrifice of Lucian, the greatest series of paintings to ever come out of Arx. They are part of a private collection now, Lord Kem's. Perhaps he'll grant you a viewing, but I doubt it. There's a reproduction on display at the cathedral. Not the same as viewing the original, of course, but it gives the great unwashed something to pray for.
A pale young man gazes at the square, seemingly lost in his thoughts. His face and clothes are daubed in what appears to be red paint. Nearby, a canvas sits upon an easel.
I didn't just see it, I witnessed it. Now I must preserve it upon canvas for the generations to come.
He nods, a faraway expression on his face.
The great schism of the Divine Order and the ruination of Arx. This will be my masterpiece. I usually only display completed works, but, well, this painting's raw power is already plain to see. Here, feast your eyes.
He gestures to the canvas. It's completely covered in the same shade of red, layer after layer. It's sodden, dripping onto the cobbles. He cracks a limp smile. He seems to be getting paler by the minute.
True art requires sacrifice. Artists must put themselves onto the canvas.
He tugs back the sleeve of his tunic to reveal a blood-soaked cloth bandage around his wrist.
No, I must continue. What would my father say if he was still alive to see me now? He was the finest painter of his generation, and he used his own blood for his masterwork. The final panel of The Sacrifice of Lucian. Self-preservation is a petty concern. I must put the spiritual above the corporeal. I must finish. For the most part. A copy can be seen at the great cathedral here in Arx. I visit frequently for inspiration. But the original panel, the one that my father used his blood to depict Lucian's final sacrifice, was given to Lord Kem a long time ago. He keeps it locked away somewhere in that mansion of his. A masterpiece like that should be on public display for all to see.
I see you avoided the fighting.
Lucian's Day arrived!
You didn't get
The
your
elf
rent.
stands in front of a cart displaying various sundries. He warmly motions to you and gives you a broad smile.
Don't fret, my friend, and don't falter. You needn't call to Lucian for succor, for I am here to answer your purchasing prayers on this day of celebration. As I promised...
I decided to get some information, see what's going on in this city, and oh boy, chaos. Good news is I found the vendor so I could buy more resurrection scrolls, get some more things I need, eventually get some more weapons. Armor I'll probably leave alone unless I'm missing a piece. So after I'm done shopping, checking everything out, so here's what's going to happen next. So on my way to the barracks, I'm going to stop at execution. So if your persuasion's high enough, you could do that. Otherwise, you can let the execution happen. If you let that happen, you get 0 experience points. I did a test run of it. So you definitely want to stop the execution because you get a nice reward from it too. So let's stop this now.
Please, you've got to help me. My wife, they want to kill her. She didn't do anything wrong. She was just trying to save lives, but no one will listen. You have to help. Please. Lucian's love. Thank you, but please, you have to hurry. Go!
And the next.
You approach, but the paladin's icy blue eyes never move from his prisoner.
You are interrupting a paladin court, stranger.
You couldn't call this a court until the end of days, Kem. It's still a disgrace.
The prisoner will be silent. We are beyond accusations. This once paladin is guilty of refusing orders and protecting supporters of the Black Ring.
They were boys. Local boys that signed up for steady pay and a slick uniform. A couple of white traitors doesn't mean every Magister is in league with the Ring.
At best, you are a coward. At worst, you are a traitor. In either case, the sentence is death.
His icy eyes focus on you for the first time, pinning you with a freezing look.
Step aside, stranger. I see. You have my thanks for that. You did us a great service. Now, if you would do me one service more, stand aside. Perhaps there is some truth in that. Very well. She will not die today.
The paladin looks at you as Kem turns away and silently mouths thank you.
Find a cell for her. And the rest of you have
Oh,
your
by the
duty.
divine, thank you. I'll never forget this kindness.
I am glad my persuasion checks definitely kicked in, and I'm going to say this. Wow. I remember doing that one side quest in the, what do you call it, Reaper's Coast. I had to call the owl, and that came back to help me out. I got to remember those paintings later on to steal. But for now, there is a rat inside. I'm going to go ahead and grab that side quest. That'll be for another video, though.
The rat skitters around your ankles in excitement.
You, help me, mistress, please. These blue-cloaked beasts are keeping her locked in a cage underground. Please, hurry, she'll be grateful. They're holding mistress in the prison downstairs, asking her questions. She's locked in a cage of metal bars, but of magic as well. Go below, see for yourself. She's a kind and wise mistress, but she needs help.
Oh, great. That one crazy lady I killed in, what do you call it, Fort Joy. Then I murdered that crazy lady who's undead at the Nameless Island. I gotta help her out. Oh, well, that's another video. But for now, we'll go ahead and speak with the head paladin to get the ball started on the last stand of the Magisters. And by the way, loot everything up.
Nothing, nothing, and more nothing. This is a waste of my damn time. It was you who sent us the War Owl. Without you, the Black Ring-loving Magisters would still be in charge. I suppose you have earned the right to involve yourself in paladin business. Just this once. All this is thanks to you, you know. If we hadn't found out what the Whites were doing in the Black Pits, we wouldn't have known that they had to be stopped. I am in your debt. The Lord Dread lies in the harbor, but the hammer isn't aboard. Nor is she among the piles of Magister bodies. Should you hear anything, you are of course welcome to bring it to me. But rest assured, your help is not needed. My paladins will find her, and she will face divine justice. Very well. We know that Dallas and the Whites conducted their heresy from these barracks. If they were all working for the Black Ring, and I believe they were, there must be some sign of it in this building, perhaps even a safe house. We don't have much yet, but we will tear down every brick until we find their wretched hiding hole, and then we'll haul Dallas into the light. Not much, at least not yet. Perhaps you'd have better luck given your credentials. The White Magisters were in these barracks when the fighting began, an entire cabal of them. If we find them, we will find Dallas, I have no doubt. They must have left some clue as they ran. Something that will lead us to their secret little den. Find it! Who can truly know a diseased mind? She is rotten to the core. That I am sure of. Although much as I despise the creature, I have never known her to be a coward. She fought well in battles against the Black Ring. Wherever she's hiding, she will not go quietly. I pray it helps. Voidwoken at one gate and the Black Ring at the other. We need to stop this madness. Do you need anything more? The Whites have betrayed the memory of Lucian in the most heinous manner. We've had our suspicions, but you provided us with proof. Collusion with the Black Ring. So we acted to put a stop to their treason. The Order must persist. The Order must endure. The Magisters can no longer have power. Enjoy the city, won't you? Arx is wonderful at this time of year.
Well, looks like I have free reign in the barracks. Yeah, we're going to get to search everywhere for the hidden room and hopefully find some information about our target. Yeah, looks like the paladins and us have a common goal. We don't know if that's going to be helpful later on or we're going to clash. We'll find out. Let's see. Okay, that's a dagger. I'm going to go ahead and dual wield them. Yeah, I'm going to say this right now. Anything you got from Reaper's Coast or the Nameless Island, you definitely want to start ditching for much better stuff. So I'm going to go ahead, search some more, highlight anything I want to grab, and look at that. Looks like the Magisters are starting to burn up evidence. That is not good at all.
This fire was set on purpose.
Well, the Magisters are not here at all. So here's the thing. There will be plaques on the wall with numbers. Go ahead and look at them. That's for a puzzle in a bit. However, if you're a thief like Sybil, guess what? You're going to bypass that puzzle. That's what's so great about this game. See, there's a puzzle with a number on it. So remember that. I'm not going to put timestamps for that because I solved the thieving way. So there's one more thing I forgot to tell everybody. There's traps. You heard me right. Traps everywhere. Yeah, this video will be laced with it. So you're going to see me from time to time to disable them. And let me go ahead and use my spirit vision while I'm disabling this trap to get more information.
Fools! They aren't even looking in the right spot. They'll never find what
Careful.
they want.
I've spotted a trap.
What's this then? The paladins resorting to bringing in outsiders to try and decipher my work.
He sneers at you. His spectral form bears impressions of severe burn injuries.
No matter. You'll fail just like them. I was the High Cryptographer of the Magister Order until the paladins killed me. Coded letters, passwords, security measures, all my creation. Now that I'm dead, you'll never decipher any of it. My work will outlive you all. My very life's work was to hide key intelligence from the light of both sun and source. What I know and what I have seen shall remain in shadow.
The spirit's smug demeanor gives way to an angry scowl.
Desperate measures made necessary by the treacherous actions of our so-called allies. My encryption guards the most important secrets. My task was to protect secrets, not to interpret them. But let me say this. The notion that we would have anything to do with the Black Ring is absurd. Patently absurd.
Well, that guy was not helpful. Even in death, he was been taunting us. You know what? I already know the solution. I did a test run this just in case, see how long I could do this one. And I'm going to tell you right now, there's a lot to do. So you want to do is move these boxes over. And I said before, if you do not have a thief in your party, you could pick locks. Well, you have to read the plaques and then do them in the right order. Now, if you're like me, have Sybil, who's a thief, you have access. And we have made it down here. Look like this is a secret vault. This is a good start. So when you go in the next room, object is to get a key, and bonus objectives to get loot. So you gotta be careful. There are traps here. So I'm gonna go ahead and do a two-person team, Yeah, I'm going to do Sibyl and my main guy because there's some paintings we have to move around. Sibyl lacks the strength, so I'm using my Death Knight, aka Bait. Yeah, we're going to start that now. We're going to call my Death Knight Bait. Yeah, we're going to use Bait here to go ahead and move some of these paintings. And there's a spirit you could talk. It's optional for a time saver. He was just lore flavor. Again, just like the other spirit taunting. Still, there are traps here. You need to be careful. And if you push a wrong button, you might trigger them. So object is simply to get in the secret room and get the key. Well, the secret room is a bonus, but still, I'm doing it anyways. Okay, so that's interesting. Ink file. And let's see what else is there. We're going to start grabbing books. And there's one of the paintings. Now, my advice is definitely make separate trips. If you want to, here's a tactic I would definitely use. Have one character in the market. Have another character here, like a two-person team. Separate them. And have the one person just grab the all the paintings and teleport to the person at the market. And then you just sell them. Yeah, that's a good strategy to get some nice cash. So you move this one. There's another switch. This one's the right switch to get you into a secret room, I think it is. We'll hit it. Yeah, I'll definitely put timestamps in the video. Looks like that went off somewhere. And yeah, that's the secret room. So I'm going to go ahead and do this other one. This one's optional. You don't need to do it at all. And let's see here. I'm going to be careful. If there's any traps, Sibyl will... okay, big ol' whoops. Gotta watch out. That took about a chunk of magical armor. That's not good. So we already, I think, got the key already. So that's good. And we'll hit this switch. Yeah, there's the key. Yeah, I thought I didn't get it, but now I got it. Yep. We got the key, so that's very important. We got that one. The key will be used later on in the video. There's a chest we're going to loot up for evidence. So we got that step done. Okay, grotesque jar. Boo. We're going to have to be a little bit more careful here. Yep. Yeah, I got to just remember that. Now, if you're playing, I say arm mode, definitely be careful. And let's see. Oh, wait, it's this button over here. That does it. Yeah, sorry, I thought it was the other one, but nope. And let's see. All right, look like everybody's all right. I'm using Losha's water magic to heal us because we have to. I'm healing Sir Laura, too. I'm doing a playthrough of keeping that little squirrel alive. And let's see. Sibyl, we have to separate Sibyl. You see, what happens is if you step over, there'll be some kind of, what do you call it? Acid on the floor. Yeah, there'll be acid on the floor. You want to do is jump over like what I just did and go ahead and disable the trap. Now, I'm going to give everybody a warning. I did this on a test run for giggles. You see, there's a painting over there. I advise not doing it at all. Don't hit the switch. What happens is you'll hit a fireball. And a fireball, if that acid's there, well, boom, it's like explosive. It's not good. So I'm just going to go ahead and loot everything up. This is just optional at this point. Now, let me see what's there. I'm just doing this for a loot. All right, gold cups. I got to remember that. Yeah, I'm going to need a whole bunch of money. That armor is not cheap. All right, we'll grab that. We'll move that over. Yeah, that's the switch I warned you about. So be careful not to press it, or you take fire damage. Or, yeah, you get that nice explosive damage. Not good at all. Okay, that's fine. Check everything else. Let's see what's on the table. Ooh, a recipe book. Look like that's something that's nice. So, yeah, if you need recipe books, go ahead and loot them. I think that's all. I'm going to go ahead and get everybody out of here. And now, since I do have the key, yeah, I almost forgot that gold cup. What we're going to do is go ahead to the next level, which is more important. So I'm just assembling the team up. And let's go in this direction. And there you go. There's our gate. And this area has some nice stuff. A few paintings if you do need it. And let's see. Let's grab that. There's some nice jewelry. And there's some good stuff to sell. I mean, this is some really nice stuff to sell. Lockpicks, those are always nice. Oh, wait, there's a chest. Yeah, that's a subtle hint right there, everyone. Yeah, see, there's a lock. We're going to go ahead and pick it. I don't think this character will be able to do it. It's going to give me the nope message. Yeah, thievery too low. We'll go ahead and take care of that. We'll do this. And oh, wow, it went fast. That's a good sign. And it's just money. No lucky charm. Thanks a lot, Ifan. And let's see here. Okay, look like nothing else is there. And there's some stairs. Now, if this is your first time doing it, when you get downstairs, there's a trophy/achievement you'll earn just for getting to this area. Yeah. See, there you go. You should have earned it. I already earned it a long time ago. Well, actually, it was a long time ago, but it was during a test run. I was trying to make sure there's no bugs or glitches. And, oh, wow, that is, that's like a rolling a 20 there. Whoa, that is nice. So at this point, you want to grab some of this stuff. There's 2 pieces of evidence you do want before using your spirit vision. I'm going to go ahead and grab some evidence before facing those 3 down there. Yep, there's going to be a fight. It's only one fight in the video. It is not bad at all if you know what you're doing. We're going to go a little bit sneaky. So now if you notice on the floor there's oil. Well, guess what? We're going to go ahead and start a fire. It's not bad as long as you keep everybody in a certain position. I'll show you all that. And while I'm talking about that fight, I'm just going to go ahead and read the other journal stuff in case something does pop, which probably won't. Still, it's nice for a lore and text flavor. So let's see, that's fine. That's alright. Yeah, this is some books I'm just going over real quick. Okay, look like I got a recipe for some kind of runestone. And look like I got air resistance potion. Oh, that is nice. This is good. We're discovering stuff, everyone. So there is a recipe for mine maggots grenades. So you've been saving those mine maggot jars. Well, you're in luck. It'll help you out big time in the future. So what I'm going to do is show you that location real quick. I'll definitely put timestamps in the video for those. So let's see here. Yeah, a jar of mine maggots. Those are really useful. Now, if you watch my videos on how to make those, yeah, during the what you call the All in the Family side quest one, yeah, you'll see how to make those. So I'm not gonna make them now since I already did it. So what I'm gonna do next, besides getting new recipes, is I'm gonna just go ahead and set up this next part. So let's see before we do that. Okay, there's some loot. Yeah, don't forget some loot. We'll grab that. And this is a spot where you want to set up. This is a perfect spot. Our goal simply is start a fire. Now I'll start battle. These guys are definitely weak to magic. Now, that was not a bad battle at all. Things definitely went my way. So let me go ahead and get rid of this fire. Yeah, a little bit of water should help. Let's see. Just be a little bit patient. And voila. So if you use spirit vision right now and talk to this one named Magister, who's a spirit, depending on if you killed him recently or if you kill him at Reaper's Coast, you basically almost in the last stand of the Magisters. So object here is look for this one evidence. Here's the thing. We're going to look for some extra loot too. There's also a book too that gives you experience points on finding it. So I'll show you all that one too. So I'm right now just looting everything in sight because you may never know. There's a pile of books. It's the same thing as the others. I'll probably start selling duplicates. And they just say the same thing. So you want to make sure someone's very perceptive. They'll just show you a switch for you to discover. There's a hidden treasure room. Yeah, you're right. And voila, there it is. We're going to go ahead and move this one object. Yeah, we're just moving a few moments. Yeah, let's see. And there you go. Look, everyone, we found a secret passage. So you want to use this ladder. Just go ahead and do so. And look, welcome to the treasure room. And I wish that was a wand, but I'll take a staff. I might sell it, though. So, loot everything up. This is like a bonus round here, everyone. So, we're going to get some fat loot. And there's a bust here. However, it is too heavy for me. Yeah. I have all this weight, so I'll probably have to eventually hunker down on that. Oh, wow. So, I'm just looting this up. Let's go ahead and loot this up, too. Yeah, I'm looting everything in sight. Okay, be careful here. There's a trap. We're gonna have to build, disarm it. Oh, don't do it. Don't do it, Sir Laura. Please do not do it. Woo! We'll hit this, and look like something else opened up. And that's a good thing. I think that's outside. So that's nice. That's very nice. So let's grab everything in sight, including this gold pile. And let's see what's there. And okay, look like I can't do anything else. There's a chest. Oh yeah, that's the one. There you go. We're just looting it up at this point. I wish there was more gold though. I mean, come on. I mean, this looked like it was like millions of gold or something like that. Only got like hundreds. That's like cheap. Oh well. Still, I discovered it here. So let's see what else, anything else is there before I go back upstairs. Nothing else is there. We'll move the paintings over. I have to remember that in between takes to actually loot all that up. So let me go ahead and search some more. So let's go ahead and loot these bodies up. I didn't do it because I want to get to the treasure room. That was more important anyways. So, alright, those are nice leggings. Let's see what else is there. Nothing else. Okay, so here's the deal. The evidence is in this chest. It's this book, Journal with Notes. Now, you go ahead and read it. What happens is it gives you information to advance the story in Arx. So, let's check this out. Let's see. Wait a second. Let's go to the next page. Wait a minute. That's the dude who's been promised me the sword ever since Reaper's Coast after I did All in the Family. Yeah, I'm going to have to talk to him later on. For now, there's one more thing we're going to go ahead and do besides looting everything up on the way there. There's another book. It just gives you some experience points. That's what it does. So let's go ahead and just loot before I go upstairs. Yeah, it's this stairs here. Yep. We're going to go up here. There is a book. You want to read it. This just gives you some extra experience points. Experience points does help before I pop spirit vision. So you go up the ladder. Yeah. Yep. Just got to wait for one of the characters to do it. And I'm waiting for everybody else. And that should be it here. I think it is. Okay, that's just an elemental. And yeah, this note, secret document. And yeah, see, everybody got experience points. And voila. So let's go ahead and advance the last stand of the Magisters by using spirit vision. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and talk to our old friend from Reaper's Coast that I murdered a long time ago. That was well worth it, by the way.
Raymond's spirit smiles. The fanatical gleam in his eyes makes him look almost alive once more.
Excellent work. I had my doubts about you, but I'm happy to be proven wrong.
Kem looks about, then returns his eyes to you and gives you an imperious nod.
With that out of the way, I'm sure you've prayers to submit and acquaintances to greet. My paladins will see to any further concerns. Goodbye now. Is that so? Perhaps she thought to convince the Keeper, Lord Ahu, to allow her entry. A foolish plan for more reasons than I can list. I wonder... Well, anyway, it looks like I will need to deal with the witch myself. It's been a long time coming. But please, take this as a token of the Paladin's gratitude. Now leave us to do our work. Paladins, turn this place upside down. I want every nook, cranny, and spiderweb examined. If there's nothing else, we have a lot to do. Here? Now? This is hardly the time or the place. Be quick. I've other matters at hand. I am not a library book to be perused at your leisure. Enjoy the city, won't you? Arx is wonderful at this time of year.
Let me see here. Let's pick the reward. And okay, that hat is cool. Losha should be fine with it. Oh wow, that is nice. Wits, intelligence. Yeah, I'll definitely take the intelligence. That's a good one. And there you go. So that is done. What we're gonna have to do is get the heck out of here. Go back to the Hall of Echoes by finding a waypoint. Yeah, we're gonna get that sword in this video. We're gonna cash that in. It's been way too long. I mean, I did All in the Family, defeated this one crazy lady, defeated these statues, had to use charm grenades and mind maggot grenades. Yes, I went the El Cheapo route. I'll say it. Got the 3 pieces or so together after I went to Blood Moon Island. And that guy's been promised me, oh, I'll make your sword, I'll make your sword. Yeah, Reaper's Coast came, nope. Then the Nameless Island, I'm still working on it, nope. Now Arx, well, guess what, everyone? We're going to go ahead and get that sword today. You see that evidence we got in the last of the Magisters? Yeah, that was very important. That's the key to get it. Now, if you didn't do All in the Family, you just talk to the guy, you get experience points, but not much. And minus the weapon. So I'm going to do is just loot everything on the way out till I get to a waypoint, and we're going to go to the Hall of Echoes. So I'll show everybody how to actually access that, which isn't too hard, by the way. So you go over here, you pick this teleport, and then you hit this here, the statue. Yeah, go ahead and hit the statue. Use it, and then select the Hall of Echoes. And you're at where the wrecked Lady Vengeance is at. Yeah, see? There it is, and we're going to try to look for that guy. I'm trying to find him. And let's see, he's over here. Nope. Okay, that's the lovely couple. I'm glad they are okay. Yeah, so they're fine. So we're going to talk to this guy and get our sword. That's the last thing I'm going to do in this video. So, where's my sword?
You must truly savor my company, Godwoken. Something you wanted?
Tarquin's jaw tightens.
I dabble in all forms of learning, necromancy included. Can you really blame me for being talented? Can you really blame me when I'm forced to use my skills against my will? Who are you to judge me? Weren't you willingly trying to help those leeches? Those so-called gods? Their lust for power is the root of all misery in this world. But yes, I did it. I ushered Brachus Rex, the mad sorcerer king, back into the land of the living. I hope you'll admit, that is impressive. Dallas willed it, and I was in no position to refuse. She wanted to use Brachus to sniff out the Aeteran. to use a tyrannical king as her personal bloodhound, so she could get her hands on the most powerful purging device the world's ever seen.
She thinks she can control him. She is wrong. A creature like him will find a way to break his shackles. He must be eradicated. That's why I sought the pieces of Anathema. It's the only thing that can slay him. What could possibly best the greatest act of necromancy ever performed? Reversing it. That's what. Here, take Anathema and keep it close. Without it, you are nothing to Brachus.
Let's go ahead and check the stats. So I'm just pulling my screen over and just look. Oh, wow. That is great damage. Durability is 1. Two-handed. That is really nice. So let me give a nice recap of today's video. First of all, we talked to some spirits, found a shop, stop an execution. Then get Mercy is power for the next video. After all that, talk to the head paladin. He allowed us inside the barracks because we're doing the last day on the Magisters. We killed some foes, got some evidence, got some loot, found a treasure room, turned in the last day on the Magisters, got the sword finally, and that was it. In our next video, we're going to do Mercy is power. Well, this is it for my Divinity Original Sin 2 Definitive Edition Arx The Last Day on the Magisters video. This is Lord Fenton signing off. Thank you for watching and have a wonderful day or night. Please stay safe. Please subscribe to my channel for more Divinity Original Sin 2 content like this. If you do like what you see, check out the upper right hand corner videos for my suggestion, on the lower right hand corner for a video suggestion from YouTube. Thank you for watching, everyone, and have a wonderful day or night.